God, I just wanted God to forgive me for what I was gonna say. I ain't gonna say it though.
Fortnite and Marquez Brown.
This cup has been in my cupboard for quite a number of days, and it's got a bunch of cool shoes on it. It's got Air Jordan 4s, Nike Roshe runs, basically a bunch of sneakers all the way up till 2013. Nike Kobe 8s, pretty cool. Ah yes, Supreme collaborations, some of our favorite topics here on this channel. Today's video is all about Supreme and Dickies. When streetwear meets workwear, when VF Corporation tells its children, play nice or else. While Supreme hasn't technically ever collabed with Carhartt, Dickies is the closest they've gotten in terms of a nationwide popular workwear brand. In today's video, I'm going to be explaining everything you need to know about all 4 Supreme Dickies drops. We're going to start at the beginning and go all the way through each and every drop until we make it to the end. Then we're going to go over to StockX.com, see what these pieces are selling for, and determine if they have any modern influence on the current streetwear zeitgeist. Also talk about if we want another Dickies collab, perhaps in fall/winter 2024. All that and more. Let's get right into it. Before we get started, I want to remind you guys to please hit like on the video, as well as subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you get up to date every single time I post and go live. Only 36% of my viewers are subscribed to my channel. Let's get that number up to at least 40%. I know 4% of you guys can hit subscribe. We do go live also every single Thursday. Usually last Friday, we actually went live for the Nike Stussy drop, and that was a whole lot of fun. We always have a good time here on the SupThomas channel. Consistent live streams where we go for live cops, sometimes random stuff like Palace. Even in the off season, we're still going live, having a good time. Come out and join us for those little adventures.
Oh shit, here we go again.
And here we are on the very first Supreme and Dickies drop from fall/winter 2021. I'll quickly read through the description, but we're not going to read through each and every one. I figured the first one merits its own little introduction. In 1922, Dickies founder C.N. Williamson and E.E. Colonel Dickey began making tough denim bib overalls for ranchers and farmhands throughout the Southwest. During World War II, the brand was sequestered by the U.S. government and halted its consumer business to produce 9 million heavy-duty twill uniforms for the war effort. In 1967, Dickies' signature 874 twill work pant was developed with the durable 65% poly and 35% cotton blend fabric that would become its signature. Today, Dickies remains known for its quality, toughness, and value. Supreme has worked with them on a new collection for 21, consisting of a quilted work jacket, coverall, and pant. So a very simple collab starting out. We got right here the work jacket as well as the work pants. I love the colorways of this collab. This collab being the first one, you got a lot of things you got to do. You got to make a name for yourself. Boom, coveralls, right? This is what Dickies does. They do blue collar, similar to this stuff right here, right? We got some double knee work pant, bold colors. Very bold, black Air Force energy. And then boom, the quilted denim coverall. Absolutely love this piece. I feel like I'm very close to a set of coveralls. This fall/winter, we're gonna keep our eyes peeled. If Supreme does one again, we'll probably do it. Getting something like this would be wild. I could see myself definitely having a denim one. If you need a wrench on your car, pink is insane. I need to see some fit pics of this guy. I think this is the one that has me the most intrigued. Did any of you guys cop any of this stuff from fall/winter 2021, the first Dickies collab? Pretty cool. I like how they kept the first collab. They said quilted, 4 colors, 3 items. We have the coveralls, the work jacket right here in all the colors. Beautiful, love it. Very clean, very simple, 2 pockets, little logo, not a lot of writing. They could have done more, but they decided not to. And I kind of respect that. Double knee work pant, right? Same colors, so you can mix and match. You got all your favorite colors, 1 pattern, Arctic camo. They also do have buttons on the side, so you can show some skin, take it out to the beach, do some tanning, I don't know. But yeah, that's the first drop. Very simple. What did they do in spring/summer 2022? Well, in my opinion, they completely lost all credibility and fucked it up. I personally hate this collab right here. I definitely would love to hear from the supporters of this one. I think this drop is far and away so much worse. They dropped the ball. especially this colorway. The puke green with the aqua, it doesn't look good. Again, minimal branding, burgundy and purple. The UPS driver special, it's just not good looking. It's really not. This colorway is passable. It's simple. I just don't like this Eisenhower jacket, I suppose. I just don't really like it. The striped short sleeve work shirt, it's more of the same. I do, however, like that they've continued the theme of minimal items. Let's do 4 colorways. Everything can mix and match. Here's that 874 work pant. I think in this collab, this work pant was actually the best thing, if you could call it that. Shorts, the work shorts, it's not my style. I'm not there yet wearing 13-inch loose fit work shorts. Maybe someday, maybe soon. I just was not a fan of these colorways. I actually remember covering this collab on my channel. Maybe we'll put a link in the description down below. Belts, actually kind of a random item to include in this collab, but they decided to throw on the shorts and the belt to give people some extra things to go after. Do I think it really helped this collab? Maybe, but definitely a step down from the first one. Let's fast forward 1 season to fall winter 22 to see if they learned from their mistakes. Thank God. I mean, thank the Lord they learned and created some outerwear, more work jackets, sweaters, thermals, overalls, double knee work pants, 5-panel, and a beanie. This is all for fall winter 2022. And I think personally, guys, this might be the best one. We have this amazing brown corduroy work jacket, big embroidered Dickies logo. They said, hey, let's show off Dickies. Now, one thing I wish they did, however, was Supreme only gets this small script logo right there. I think they could do more, but I will allow them to pass because this stuff is kind of being made to be worn to work, perhaps. I mean, I don't know how many of the people that actually bought this collab were going, hey, you know, I need my overalls for my forestry job, right? I'm going to go in here and cutting down trees this weekend. I'm a volunteer firefighter and I need my overalls. I'm blanking on names for what you would wear this to, but jobs where you need overalls, they exist. They're out there, folks. A farmhand, mayhaps, but I honestly love these coveralls. They look amazing. The sweater with this digital looking stitch looks so good, so clean. And I love that Supreme was like, hey, let's get our logo on there nice and big. They didn't feel the need to do a box logo, which is always good. All over print, waffle thermal with the Supreme script. I think it's a pretty clean design. Same thing with the corduroy mesh trucker hat. You don't really see a corduroy mesh hat too often. And I also love they've continued yet again to set the stage with the 4 colorways. I think on this one, they might have mixed it up a little bit more. Like on the corduroy work jacket, we got these 2 colors, white and black. No, here we go. They've kept it simple with the 4 colorways, and I really like that. Here we go with the double knee corduroy work pant, brown, white, black, and blue. There it is again. I do like this consistency that they have been giving, and I don't know if it's the fact that VF Corp owns both of them. They're able to have more of an input on what they come out with. I'd love to learn more about that creative process, but nevertheless, we're looking at what we got here. Corduroy overalls are next, same 4 colorways, and then the sweater, which might be the standout piece. I really dig this sweater, especially in this off-white, same 4 colorways, and then the thermal. They went with just white and black as like a additional winter accessory. Sure, we dig it. It was probably like what, 48, 50 bucks. I think it was even less. I want to say this collab was pretty affordable. Corduroy mesh back 5-panel in those 4 colorways. And then they even threw us in a beanie. They said, hey, it's the winter time. We can just crank these beanies out. Let's go. All right. One more collaboration from fall winter 23. Let's see how that one stacks up. I could see a lot of people saying FW23 is their favorite. They definitely mix things up a little bit. According to the news post, we got a leather work vest, bomber jacket, long sleeve shirt, jersey, leather overalls, jean, and beanie. And I think it's really important that if Supreme and Dickies return with VF Corp still owning them, I really hope they follow in the footsteps of this collab from last year and actually give us new designs. Do I want them to do the 4 colorway thing again? Maybe, but they need to do something like this with the camo, with the leather, the vest. We need some additional pieces because this is mixing it up and people would get kind of too tired, I think, if they just cranked out the same stuff. I also love the pants from this collab. I think this collab might be my favorite one, but I'm not too sure yet. Let's look through all the pictures. Here's that leather bomber jacket along with the baggy jeans. Very cool. Love the plaid design on this plaid zip-up hoodie. Forget the name of the actual piece, but looks really nice. It also has a matching set of pants we'll look at later. The leather work vest. I'm not a big leather work vest guy, but I respect it. I think this could have done a little bit more with maybe some embroideries, some patches, perhaps some Supreme text on the back. I think that would have been a little bit better, but perhaps the leather work vest people are like very simplistic, and I respect that. Fur collar bomber jacket. I might have said leather. It's not leather. It's a fur collar, keeping you nice and warm. You got a little zipper there on the left sleeve. Stay warm. We love to see that. Nice colors on this guy. 3 colors this time. Stepping away from the 4 colorway combo. They're doing something a little bit different with the design language and the structure of the drop. They're evolving because this is the 4th one. They needed to do something different. Plaid zip up shirt. I think this was probably the best one. Hooded zip up, whatever you want to call it, like this plaid right here personally. And then we even got a jersey to throw into the mix. You gotta show love to the Jersey people. The Jersey Shore, I think Mike the Situation would have loved to wear this back in 2009. Never got the chance. Kind of a crying shame. Leather overalls too, for the guy who likes to cosplay as a gothic farmer. Emo Goth Farmer 69 on Instagram. You gotta make some overalls for him. And then the double knee baggy jeans just to really round it out with the Dickies embroidered pocket logo right there. Very throwback, extremely 2000s. Look at these. This is a piece that I could see myself picking up secondhand at the right price. Size 32, I'm just saying. I'm looking at it and I'm saying, hey, I'm down. And then we finally also got some beanies to round out the collection. And here we are, folks, Supreme X Dickies, and it's just sorted by featured. And I've said it once, I'll say it again. This is not the end-all be-all of resale prices. It just isn't. But what it does do is it gives us one consolidated marketplace where we can look at what an item originally retailed for, like these Dickies corduroy overalls. We can see, oh, these were $178, and currently last one sold for $80. So this guy has tanked in resale for whatever reason. Look at the resale right there. Biggest one looks like a medium for $350 in 2023. I think the corduroy work jackets would probably be the most sought after if I had to guess. Yeah, look at that $168 in fall winter 22 for a corduroy work jacket. I don't think that would be the price of this item today in 2024. I really don't think so. Could be wrong, but here we go. Last sale was $250, and the highest sold price on these bad boys looks to be $500 in 2023 for another size medium. Interesting. And a size large in 23. None of these have sold since December of 23 though. All right, let's peek into that quilted work jacket from the first collab of fall winter 21. Another $168 retail. Looks like the lowest ask on this is $800, so people are really listing this one pretty high. I'm guessing this is one of the more rarer colorways out of all the items. First collab as well. Here you go with the actual sold prices. We saw one sell today. Believe it or not, I did not buy this. I did not plan this. At $605 for $627. God mother freaking dang. Did someone see my community post and say, hey, I gotta go crazy? I don't know, man. That's kind of nuts though. And then looking at the quilted denim coveralls, what do we got here? $228, actually pretty reasonable for what you're getting here. Look at the asks, $399 all the way up to $458. No XLs on sale. And then you can see right here, the highest sold $492 in 2022. So these haven't sold. Wow, there went 2 years without any of these selling. And then at the beginning of this year at 11:11 a.m. on 2/21, $398 we saw. Very interesting. Obviously, I can't go through each and every item, but we can take a look at a couple more, maybe those double knee baggy jeans from FW23 that I actually like. These are not too bad, man. Look, lowest ask $189, last sale $140. I feel like for a 32, let's look at the asks right here. What are people asking for this piece? What are the bids? 94, 198, 189? I don't know, man. Probably better off getting a used one on Grail if we're going to be honest, because I don't even want to pay the full price of retail. I'd love it for $120 perhaps, but pretty cool pair of jeans. And then I guess we have to look at something from that spring summer 22 drop, even though I absolutely despise it. All right. we've got a couple pieces pulled up here. The short sleeve work shirt, $118. You can look at the asks, $229. Lowest ask, $229. Last sale was $86, which gives me some validation, but biggest L I could see right here is someone actually managed to pay $250 for about a month and a half after it came out. That person is probably regretting that purchase. We got the belt right here, $28. Is actually extremely reasonable. I can't say anything bad about this belt. Probably not a ton of resale on it, but oh my god, maybe I'm wrong. $94 in 2023. And some people just need that belt. And then finally we got the stripe Eisenhower jacket. Not sure if this is the best colorway. Honestly, the black one would be, let's see the prices here, $230. We saw one go for on 9/26/22. Let's take a look at the charcoal colorway. Interesting. We've seen $240 as the highest price. That's not terrible. It's about what you could expect from a jacket that in my opinion isn't that great. Last sale on these maroon pants that was $333. Is that real? Nope, it's a lie. $220. $259. All right, well, there you go. But don't forget, guys, go over to Grailed, Poshmark, Facebook, random websites, and just take a look at items for yourself from people and maybe have them used. You can get them for a bit of a deal. You can see here, actually, that Dickies pink coveralls for sale, $400. I wonder if this guy would take an offer. I bet he would. If you're looking for some crazy pieces, it's always worth it to go over on Grailed because the collectors on that site, I feel like, have better knowledge, more of an average collection or passion than the average StockX reseller who, as soon as an item is beginning to lose in resale value, has to undercut the market. These guys, they don't really care. They're just listing their wardrobe. But that is going to do it for today's video, guys. What are your overall opinions on Dickies and Supreme? For me personally, I think this is the type of collab that I would have definitely passed on in earlier years before maybe growing a little bit in my wardrobe. I think for me, growing up in the Midwest, seeing Dickies and Carhartt was something you would associate with rednecks or hicks or country people. And I didn't want to wear stuff like that. That's for them, not for me. But I think we can put that stuff behind us these days. It doesn't really matter who wears what or what you're wearing it for, as long as you like it. And Dickies is known for its quality. I mean, the US government asked them to make 9 million uniforms. Do you understand how insane that is? There's some pretty cool history behind the brand that I wasn't too familiar until making this video today. My hopes for fall winter 24 is I would like to see a return of this collab, seeing them do some new items, maybe going back to the 4 colorways, maybe going back to some never before seen pieces with some crazy patterns and then a couple clean ones. But it's gonna do it for today, guys. Appreciate you all for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed, comment if you liked, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace and Buckies. See ya.